Hello everyone, it's Mike Levin, out walking the dog on Wednesday, December 31st, 2014, the last day of 2014. I'll be in the office a couple of hours today, a few hours. We're open, but we do have Thursday and Friday off, which once again means probably no Code with Mike Friday. So I'll bring one of my Mac laptops into the office today and try and get a little bit of coding in because I have a few things in mind. Yesterday I did some interesting work that maybe I should have documented with videos. Not everybody is up to speed on cloud yet. Cloud this, cloud that. Well, Pipulate is designed so that it can run on almost anything. It runs on the tiny virtual machine called Linux. It runs on Raspberry Pis. It runs on your desktop as localhost, and from time to time I talk about how it also runs on regular servers. And many regular servers these days are actually those provided by Amazon or Rackspace or the other cloud providers. It is actually running on real hardware. It's a misnomer that it's not running on actual hardware. It certainly is. It's just partitioned and managed in such a way that providers like Amazon and Rackspace can sell it in nicely partitioned allotments, or rent it to you, one should say. The hard drive space, the processing power, and they have the ability to kind of dial back or scale up the size and capabilities of your servers on all the different aspects that are important: drive space, memory, CPU. And so I got the tiniest entry level that Rackspace had available, which is a lot higher than it used to be. They used to be the $10 a month dedicated virtual host provider, and now it turns out it looks like you're in for at least $20 a month on the new infrastructure, which must be some of the reason why people talk about Rackspace losing the pricing edge to Amazon. Well, anyway, at Flying Point we have a Rackspace account, and I'm very familiar with it from past lives, so I used it. So next version of Pipulate, not next version, but an instance of Pipulate is on a Rackspace cloud server, and it was no harder than any other thing to install it on. When you're working on a piece of equipment through a login terminal, you're working through a login terminal. Whether it's a tiny virtual machine on your desktop or a big one in the cloud or real hardware. And I discovered a new piece of hardware that I hope to get my hands on real soon called the Cubox, C-U-B-O-X, I believe it is. It looks like some of the other Raspberry Pi competitors of the past that actually predated the Pi, but this one is now updated, $45. It's a tiny, one would say, gumball machine-sized PC, a PC that would easily fit inside a gumball machine. Anyway, I'll be going into the office today and probably filling out some functions that I need in there for it to be generally useful and to replace the functionality that my old work had in my professional life to do all kinds of lookups that are either expensive or not available on commercial software. And I also am thinking about a function that just generically can pull a value out of a JSON object given the name that precedes it in the JSON object, so you don't have to reach in through these unusual levels of nesting. It's a very common use, and probably look at a general scraper so that you can pull data off of pages according to all kinds of patterns, be it regular expression or XPath or any of the other ways you can kind of define what you're looking for on a page or during a crawl. So that should be today. One or all of those above projects. I'll just try and crank out at least 1 or 2 videos so that I'm consistent this week, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe.